What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. And this podcast is being brought to you by omahasteaks.com. The promo code is JUICE. You're going to go there, shop around. A lot of cool stuff. Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. But next month is Father's Day. Maybe you get an early start on the Father's Day shopping, and you can go and pick up the Burger Perfection Flight for the dad that loves burgers. 24 burgers, $89.99 with the promo code JUICE at omahasteaks.com. All right, 2-1 night last night. It's 4-4 right now, Canucks and the Avs. Unbelievable comeback by Vancouver. Great for the series. We have a 27-1 bet on Vancouver to win the Cup. Okay? A lot of you have DM'd me and asked me, like, what are we doing with that? We're doing nothing. Like, let it go, all right? Let's just let it ride. Let's see what happens. It's too early to hedge. And if Vancouver gets up like 2 games 2-0 or 3-1, something like that, maybe we come in on Colorado and guarantee us because we have 27 units to work with. So maybe we'll do that. But right now, nothing. Just let it go. Let's see who wins game 1. It's 4-4. We bet the over. The over comes flying in. We bet over 6. We've got 8 goals right now. Beautiful. We're over. Awesome. The under did not come in for the Bruins and the Panthers. Boston got smoked in the second and third period, the same way that the Panthers got smoked in the second and third periods of game 1. So a tale of 2 games there. We lost that, and then we got the over. Had the worst number on the planet. This is something to keep in mind, okay? I bet over 222.5. That was the worst number on the planet. The game went over 250. As I said, until further notice, New York and Indiana is an over series. Like, we're just betting over, okay? Until the numbers get to like 240, till the books wake up and realize that no one's playing defense and the pace of this game is up and down. Indiana does not want to play defense. Clearly, they cannot stop Jalen Brunson, no matter who they put on him. And they're not going to play TJ McConnell for some reason. He had the best look defensively on Jalen Brunson. He missed the entire second quarter with an injury. That's tough. OG got hurt. He's out with a hamstring. What does game 3 look like for New York? Probably going to be on the Pacers coming up for game 3, but the over came in there. So 2-1 day on the night takes us here to a Thursday. There are 4 playoff games. I'm not betting baseball for a while, okay? Like, let's just, I went 2-1, 2-1, not betting baseball. Went 1-2 when I bet baseball. Let's just not bet baseball because we have to bet baseball at some point, but I don't want to bet baseball for a while. I guess just bet the Dodgers and put the Dodgers in with whatever parlay you want to make. Like, bet one of these plays and put the Dodgers attached to it. They've won 7 in a row. They're just going to keep, they may win the next 5 games. Okay. The Dodgers are just rolling people. So look out for the Dodgers. I said that they were going to go on a 20-2 run. It's currently a 14-2 run. I thought they had that in them at some point during the spring, that they were just going to race out and get a lead in the West and nobody was going to catch them. They're in the middle of that. So if you want to catch the wave, get on now. Dodgers are killing people. I mean, they've won every game against the Marlins, and they keep on winning and winning and winning. So I think actually the Dodgers are off today, right? I might be, hold on. Dodgers, I'm pretty confident they're off today, right? On the 9th, yeah, they're off. They play the Padres on the road. So the Dodgers aren't playing today, so you can't do anything with Dodgers today. But they play starting up on Friday. They play the Dodgers for a series. Okay, what are we doing today? Let's talk about Boston and Cleveland. I'm in a complete pretzel. I don't know what to do with this game. 58.5 is the team total for the Celtics in the first half. It is juiced to the under. Now, Boston scored 59 in game 1. They scored 40 in the first quarter, but then only 19 in the second quarter as Cleveland kind of figured it out. Is Boston going to score 40 again in the first quarter? I don't know. It's juiced to the under. I lean under. I've kind of talked myself saying, Matt, 58.5, it's always an overbet. It's always an overbet. But game 2 in the last series, that's the game that Boston fell asleep. That's the game they lost outright to Miami. I don't know. Then to the game. Total is 212. Boston has been an over team to that number against Cleveland this year. Why? Because Boston has scored more than their team total of 113 in 4 of the 5 games, including in game 1 when they scored 120 points. But 113 seems like a little bit of a trap number. Like, go ahead and bet it, guys. Like, the books are kind of they're enticing us to bet it. They're using to the under because the pros are on the under. Now, again, look what happened last night with the Knicks, right? Knicks game closed at 218, went over 250. We were on the right side, had the worst number. Bet still cashed. So I want to bet over 58.5 for Boston. It's even money. I probably will do that, but I don't know. I may bet the under for the game. The team total for the Cavaliers is 98.5. Will they score 98.5 against Boston? I don't know. Their offense is really lacking. I don't know. Part of me says no. So if they score 95 again, how many points will Boston score? Because Boston scored 120, the game fell 215. 215 does go over the 212, but it's one bucket. It's 1 3-pointer. That's a really small margin. That's danger. I don't like that. I don't feel like, okay, they're going to coast their way to getting an over if the Cavaliers do not help. Celtics team total is 113. Again, they've gone over that for the 5 games. I may bet over team total for the Celtics, but 58.5 times 2 is 117. So they expect a higher scoring first half, like normal for Boston, and a lesser scoring second half. You see my problem? I've talked myself into a pretzel. I don't know what I'm doing. So nothing official on that game, okay? You can do what you want. I've laid out multiple scenarios. Do what you want with Boston and Cleveland. I'll make a personal play on it, but I don't feel strong enough to tell you to go ahead and bet it officially. So I'm just not going to push. I'm not going to force it, okay? I'm scared about unders in game 2. I'm scared about a dud game for the Celtics, okay? I'm scared about that. Plus 11, plus 12 for Cleveland. We're getting to some crazy numbers, 13.5. Some really nuts numbers here for Cleveland, and they very much may be a good play at the plus price or plus money. I don't think they'll win outright, but to cover 13, 12, probably. I don't know. Does Boston have that killer instinct in this series? I don't think so. They haven't for a while. Why are they going to find it now? I'll be ecstatic if I'm wrong, but they just really don't have that, like, I'm going to take your throat out type of intensity. They just don't. So I think an egg could get laid here by Boston. I'm scared about it. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't know. So what am I betting? Well, there's one NBA game and 2 other hockey games we have not played, and let's talk about Oklahoma City here. Look, OKC is just crushing people, and it's really impressive to watch. They've covered 4 straight games. They have covered 7 of 8. They're red hot against the number. I don't think Luka is anywhere near being healthy. That sprained knee is a massive problem. This looks like, remember when the Suns played the Timberwolves? That's what game 1 reminded me of. I didn't bet game 1 of that series. I bet Minnesota every other game after that. I'm betting OKC -5, all right? They're 29-15 at home. They're 4-1 over the last 5, 8-2 over their last 10. I know Dallas was really good on the road, ATS, but losing by 22 points, I don't think they lose the game by 3 or 4. I think they're more likely to lose the game by 7, 8, 9, 10 points here. Oklahoma City's got so many weapons, and if Luka is not right, they need Luka and Kyrie to both be right, and Luka does not look right. Maybe the knee comes back with some treatment, and he looks great, but I'm going to take Oklahoma City. I'm going to lay the 5. They've been so darn good here in the playoffs against the number. Against New Orleans, they covered every game but the first game. They covered by 22 points in game 1, where it was a 4.5-point number. Now it's 5. Same bet, same play, over. Sorry, -5 for Dallas and Oklahoma City. I'm laying the points with the Thunder. Thunder to go up 2-0 on the Dallas Mavericks, laying the 5 with Oklahoma City here for 1.1 units. Okay, to hockey. Rangers taking on the Hurricanes. Total is 5.5. Look, I just have a hard time seeing this series going under. 4-3, 4-3 in the first 2 games. I know the Hurricanes are at home. I know they'll play better defensively. I know Anderson could be right there. This could be a 3-1 win for New York. Absolutely, okay? But it also could be a 3-1 win for the Hurricanes. But just something tells me that these teams are going to play up-tempo hockey. And until we get into like games 4 and 5, then I think the under might be a play. But I don't want to lay -170 with the Hurricanes. I don't feel confident enough to take the Rangers at plus 142 on the money line, and I don't feel confident enough to take the Rangers on the puck line at plus 1.5 goals. I think the best play in this game is just to keep on betting the streak, which I like to do. 4-3, 4-3. I know changing of venues, but let's go to an over 5.5. Let's get a 4-2 final here. Maybe we need an open net to get there, but it's only minus 110. It's not heavy. Basically a pick-em price. Rangers, Hurricanes over 5.5 for 1.1 units. And then the Avalanche and the Stars, I put this in the Discord channel. Circa Sports in Nevada, Iowa, Colorado. Those are the 3 states that are currently operating, have Circa Sports. And Illinois. Sorry. And Illinois. Those 4 states. Circa Sports had 6 minus 125 overnight last night for the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche. Somebody clearly thinks the under's the play, and they hit him hard with it and it dropped to 6. When I see 6, I jump on it, I bet the over, okay? There's a push potential there for sure, but Colorado's offense is just really, really good. Dallas is going to have to open up to keep up with this offense. They scored 4 unanswered goals on Ottinger. We saw Dallas lose game 1 and game 2 in the previous series against the Vegas Golden Knights, and then they won it ultimately at home in game 7, but Colorado's plus 110. Dallas is minus 130. Not sure I really love that Dallas is a minus 130 favorite here in this game, but it's 6.5 under minus 118 at DraftKings or 6 over minus 125 at Circa. I laid the over 6 at minus 125 at Circa Sports because I think it's a great push potential, and I think we could get 7 goals. I think it's a 5-2 final, 4-3 final, 3-3, go to overtime again. Not crazy. Could happen again, okay? That's how these teams are going to go. Maybe I'm dead wrong on this. Maybe this game's going to fly under. Maybe I'm wrong on both. This is going to be an under day, and I'll lose both bets. Okay, so be it. But I'm taking 6, and with the push potential, laying the 125, minus 125, 1.25 units on Dallas and the Avalanche over 6 for game number 2. All right. So again, I don't know what I'm doing with Boston. The principal play is to play over 58.5. Okay. It's in the range of 58 to 62 where I always say bet over. Okay. But there's a little birdie on my shoulder tapping me. And sometimes that birdie is the devil and he's wrong. He's wrong a lot. Okay. Some of the best bets I've made are the ones where I've said that bet's a bad bet, but I'm making it anyway. Okay, but I don't want to make it official because I'm just not positive. But we are going to make Oklahoma City minus 5 official. Rangers, Hurricanes over 5.5, over 6 for Dallas and Colorado for 1.25 units. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.